Hey, looks like this guy's found the light, right? Amen. Hopefully you'll find the light too, right now. Hey, Jersey Joe here, friend, back with you once again for more fun and games right here on the Big Kickin' Back Jersey Joe web show. And you know what? Last time we played What Is It Really? It was a good game. It was hard, but yet competitive. That's why I put super zoomed in photos online, and you guys try to figure it out. Some of them you did, some of them you didn't. Well, what will happen is we play again, another round. Let's find out in the newest edition of What Is It Really? Okay, there's the first pick. Alright, definitely blown up. Hard to tell what it is, because I'm not giving you a free guess. You gotta tell me, what do you think it is? Well, what is it really? Ionized guesses, Jet Force Gemini and N64. Chris Tamondo guesses, a blimp. Dirty Old Jedi, honestly reminds me of the Goodyear blimp. Heather M. McKee Trask, Goodyear blimp. Heather Skavang Balonis, blimp. Jason York, Goodyear blimp. Are you sensing a theme here? Joan Olfey, Goodyear blimp. John Pleasy, that would be the butthole of the Goodyear blimp. Very specific there. Luke Funk, looks like the Goodyear blimp. Nicole Pipitone, blimp. Ray Dollar 860, a blimp. Bombush Yankees, a blimp. The Life Tool, he too also guesses a blimp. So what is it really? Oh, they figured it out. It's definitely the Goodyear blimp. They got it. This one was a little too easy. And that brings us to a little rule change here in What Is It Really? So if you guessed blimp, I'm going to give you 1 point, but if you take the risk and try to get specific and say Goodyear blimp and you're spot on, you get 2 points. But if you're wrong, for some reason you say it's a Firestone tire blimp, then that blows your chance altogether. So that's the risk you want, and you get super specific. So that's going to mean those leaderboards going to get a little higher with the numbers, so let's award those winners right now. So our first leaderboard with the new scoring system looks like this. Chris Tamondo goes up with 1. Dirty Old Jedi, he goes up with 2. Heather M. McKee Trask, she goes up with 2 with the bonus. Heather Skavang Balonis goes up with 1. Jason York scores 2. Joan Olfey gets a bonus for 2. John Pleasy gets a bonus for 2. Luke Funk gets the bonus for 2. Nicole Pipitone 1. Ray Della 860 1. Bomba Shanky goes up with 1. And the Life Tool, he too goes up on the board with 1. Hey, this new scoring system could give us big points. Hey, you know what? You'll need big points to walk away a winner, so let's keep going. Alright, there's our guy from the open. He's back! Do you have a guess as to what's really going on here? Well, Starman guesses he's found Jesus. Cody United, modern day hipster Frodo admiring his vintage ring that he got at the local brick and mortar thrift store. Nice. Joan Olfey guesses looking in a makeup mirror. Heather M. McKee Trask, changing a light bulb. Jason York, remodeling and installing a light fixture. So what is it really? Yeah, they got it right. He is changing a light bulb, or maybe putting in a new light bulb. Whatever it is, he's adding light. Okay, no specific brand or model to award those bonus points for in this one, but the leaderboard looks like this. Chris Tamondo stays at 1, Dirty Old Jedi stays at 2, Heather M. McKee Trask, she goes to 3, Heather Skavang Balonis stays at 1, Jason York, he goes to 3. Everybody else is the same. More picks, more names, more fun right now. Okay, we got ourselves an industrial looking scene here, right? Got a guess in your head yet? Let's go. Starman guesses it's a conveyor belt. Casting Joy, the bottom of a sneaker with one of those exercise stretch band things across it. Though once the handles, but the stretch band part can go under your shoe. Irvine Hurd guesses a demolition crew vehicle outside Bury Football Club. Remember that crazy story how they lost their soccer franchise? If you don't know, Google it for a good read. Art guesses it's dirty rubber. Courtney guesses it's the Matrix. JRustin22 looks like the tread of a tractor tire. No idea about the green. John Deere. Heather McKee Trask, tractor tire. John Deere green. Brian Conine guesses the tractor tire. Milsey, tractor tire with a green thing on it. Scott Traber, looks like a tractor tire with a green plastic band on it. Marianne Becerra, tractor tire. Michael, tractor tire tread, maybe from a playground. At Citizen Ken guesses backhoe tire treads. Chris Tamondo guesses tire treads. C. Wojtek, a big tire. Jason York, monster truck tire. I hope it is Gravedigger. That's my favorite monster truck. Joe Dolphy, yeah, I see Gravedigger green. Monster truck tire. Luke Funk, muddy tire treads. Mike Piro, tire tread. Nicole, tire tread. Rebecca St. Clair Wagner, tire. At Sophisticated TV, a big tire. Todd Nixon, an all-terrain tire. So what is it really? Ooh, interesting. It is a monster truck tire. Look at that. Lots of opportunities to get some extra points on this one if they said monster truck tire. Tire is correct too, but you had to get it either close or kind of close. So let's see who's going up the leaderboard and who failed. That means Chris Demondo, he goes to 2. Steve Wojtek goes on the board with 1. Dirty Old Jedi stays at 2. Heather McKee Trask, she stays at 3. Heather Spangabalonis stays at 1. Jason York gets a bonus and goes to 5. Joe Nolfi gets a bonus, he goes to 4. John Bleasy stays at 2. Luke Funk goes to 3. Mike Piero goes on the board with 1. Nicole Pipitone, she goes to 2. Radella 860 stays at 1. Rebecca St. Clair Wagner, she goes on the board with 1. Activist TV goes on the board with 1. The Leifo Tool stays at 1. Todd Nixon, he goes on the board with 1. And Vamos Yankee stays at 1. Okay, that was hard because it is actually a monster truck tire, so if you said that, you got the bonus. Tire will get you a point, but if you said tractor tire, it's not a tractor tire. Anything else, other kind of tires, that is wrong. You got too specific, so that's why I can't give you the points for that one. I'm sure we're all going to argue at some point. Fine, do it on Twitter because we got more game to play. Whoa, okay, hold on. Sorry for epileptic or have problems with flashing lights. We'll get through this as quickly as possible. Do you have a guess? Well, Sarah guesses it's annoying. The Leifo Tool, some kind of arcade game. Andrew Donahue guesses catnip pinball. Heather McKee Trask, pinball. Heather Skavang Balonis, pinball machine. Jason York guesses, besides a way to give someone a seizure, it is a bad cat's pinball machine. How do you like me now? Joe Nolfi, I agree with the crowd. Bad Cat's Pinball Machine, the little button that pops up and blocks the ball from going down between the flippers. What is it really? How did they figure it out? It's a Bad Cat's Pinball Machine. What? Has everybody played this game but me? I just found it here at the arcade across the street, and yeah, it's a lot of fun, so let's award some more bonus points. With that, Andrew Donahue goes on the board with 1, Chris stays at 2, Steve Wojtek stays at 1, Dirty Jedi 2, Heather McKee Trask, she goes to 4, Heather Skavang Balonis, she goes to 2, Jason York gets another bonus and goes to 7, Joe Nolfi, he gets a bonus and goes to 6. Everybody else, John, Luke, Mike, Nicole, Radelis, you're all on the board, 2, 3, 1, 2, and a bunch of 1s. The leaderboard is packed, so let's crown a winner with our final picture. It's technically, who is it really? Got a guess yet? Alright, Michael DeHoyas guesses it's Christopher Reed. Casting Joy guesses Frank Sinatra. Chris Demondo, it's Frank Sinatra. Heather McKee Trask, Frank Sinatra. Jessica Van Balonis, Frank Sinatra. Jason York, Frank Sinatra. Hot Dog John, Frank Sinatra. Joe Nolfi, Frank Sinatra wearing a gray block suit with a high waist and his untied black tie around his neck with what looks like chrysanthemums on it. Also has a black leather belt. It looks like he may be standing in front of one of those old style recording microphones too. Amazing how much detail is in that photo if you look clearly. And a mic like this. Somebody's going for more bonus points. Luke Funk says Frank Sinatra. Appalachian TJ, young Frank Sinatra. Scooters McGavin, Old Blue Eyes Frank Sinatra. Tybox 1, Sinatra. Leifo Tool, probably wrong, but it looks like Frank Sinatra. And Unit for Learning guesses it's Frank Sinatra. Well, if you haven't figured it out yet, absolutely correct, it is Frank Sinatra. And clearly Joe Nolfi got in the Google and found the picture. So you know what? I gotta give him the extra points. So let's see how that affects the leaderboard. That means Andrew Donahue finishes with 1. Casting Joy, she goes up with 1. Chris Demondo, he goes to 3. Steve Wojtek 1. Dirty Old Jedi 2. Heather McKee Trask, she goes to 5. Heather Skavang Balonis, she goes to 3. Hot Dog John goes on the board with 1. Jason York, he goes to 8. Joe Nolfi with the bonus, he goes to 8. John Bleasy stays at 2. Luke Funk, he goes to 4. Mike Pierce stays at 1. Nicole Pipitone stays at 2. Appalachian TJ, he goes on the board with 1. Ray Della finishes with 1. Rebecca St. Clair Wagner, she finishes with 1. Scooter McGavin goes on the board with 1. Tybox 1 goes on the board with 1. Leifo Tool, he goes to 2. Todd Nixon stays at 1. Vamos Yankee stays at 1. And Yearn for Learning also goes up on the board with 1. That means because Joe scored the bonus, him and Jason battled it out in a neck-and-neck tie with 8 points. We got a tie once again. Not a definitive winner. You gotta win the game to go on the final leaderboard, so the final leaderboard stays the same. Dirty Old Jedi 1, Jason York, he's got 2 wins under his belt. Joe Nolfi, Luke Funk, and Ron Guitar all have 1 win. Alright, so with our new bonus feature, Joe's able to slide in there at the end and tie with Jason, both at 8. But nobody wins the game though, because you have to have the most points to beat the game, to win the game, and go in the final leaderboard. So no ties in this one, but I do like the bonus feature though. Let me know what you think about it. But I think if you're going to take that extra risk or the extra effort to Google it and try to figure out what the picture is, and you get it dead on, then you know what? You deserve something a little bit extra. Just like you click like a subscribe button down below. You get lots of extra things here, including my other game show, Captions and Spin to Win, where you could win an Amazon gift card. You know what? Just by trying to caption funny pictures. So you know what? Lots of fun to be had here on my Jersey 50 YouTube channel. I'm loving it. You are too. And by the way, you must be, because this game has had the highest score ever and the most amount of entries ever on edition of What Is It Really? So we're growing bigger and bigger by every episode, and I thank you so very much for that. I thank you so very much for being here each and every week, because I'll be here for you. Jersey, your internet friend, saying thanks for watching, thanks for playing, and I'll see you next time, I hope.